Welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is our third in a series of 12 chakra meditations, the Equinox Gateway through the base chakra. And the first two in the series, you don't have to listen to them before you listen to this. The first two in the series are already up on YouTube, youtube.com/Brad Walrod, which is the channel I maintain for the Become What You Believe group in Facebook. And that's where we're broadcasting live from this morning on the Equinox. And my special guest today is Tami Kieffer, and she will be bringing in Archangel Raguel. So welcome, Tami.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. So glad to be able to join you here today. So however you know Archangel Raguel, whether he comes through to you as his very ancient self, Archangel Raguel, or in more of our time, how people are hearing him as Archangel Raguel. So either way is correct. Just pay close attention to how he's coming through to you, where he's coming through at, and handing it back to Brad.
One more minute of introductory is that we'll first visit our sacred spaces. We visit our sacred spaces, which is something we established in the first two meditations. Don't worry if you weren't there. You can always start from here. Don't worry if you were here before and would like to pick a different space. But hopefully with each sitting, we will get more and more comfortable with that sacred space and enhance it and add things to it. Of course, today we'll be thinking in terms of the equinox as we do that. We'll do the light pillar like we've been doing with a little bit of difference. Each time I try to do it a little bit different, a little bit deeper, hopefully. And then, like I said, we'll settle with the base chakra, and I'll hand it over to Tami. She'll bring in Archangel Raguel.
That's one of the pronunciations
Expect me to
so
go
it's
back
all
and
good.
forth on that, yeah. And then when they're finished, we'll hopefully have some time to listen to some music, this music that's playing in the background here, and just in silence and enjoy the energy that we've just experienced with the light pillar and with the channeling. And then I'll wrap things up after that. So that's the way that looks. I'm going to get us started with this my new toy, the singing bowl. Let's see if I can get this to sing a little bit for us. And in my time zone anyways, it's 11:11.
Perfect timing.
So I invite you to sit back, relax, take your glasses off if you got them, close your eyes, which I'm sure you have. Take a couple of comfortable breaths. Let's get a little oxygen flowing through your system. Relax. Turn off everything else for the rest of the half hour or so. And find yourself in a sacred space. That sacred space could be indoors, like a library. And if it is, take a look at some of the details around you, books on the shelves, maybe a big spinning globe in the corner, windows open or closed, daylight or not. Just take in the details and add them as you see fit. And special today for the equinox, let's have a fire roaring in the fireplace. And walk up to the fire, facing it, so that you can experience the heat coming off from the flames on the front of your body, while the back of your body remains cool, even chilly. Now you can turn sideways and experience the same thing side by side. or turn your back to the fire and feel the coolness in the front. This same experience of an equilibrium for our equinox can be had if your sacred space is outdoors. Maybe you're on the beach and have a bonfire, or you're in the forest in a clearing in a campfire. Same exercise. Get near the flames and feel half of your body in the heat, the other half in the coolness. And notice how you can have that experience simultaneously. The heat and the cool. Another way to experience this is perhaps you have been hiking or swimming or walking along the beach in the hot sun, and you grab a canteen, or you go into the woods and you find a spring, a brook, and you lean down and you drink from the cold water. You've got your hot outer body and the coolness of the water from your canteen or the brook. So at the same time, you're experiencing both temperatures, the hot on the out and cool on the inside. And take a moment, settle into your sacred space, start looking for additional details, the leaves underfoot or above you, the branches, the sand between your toes, on the beach, wherever your sacred space is. Really dive into the specifics for today and look for your own examples of experiencing the equinox, the equilibrium, being able to experience two opposites at the same time. Settle in to your sacred space, whether you're seated, standing, lying down, floating in the water, in the air. And find the position that you'd like to stay in for a while, and bring your attention to your heart. The center of our chakras, center of our body. And drop a metaphorical anchor down from your heart, through your body, down into Mother Gaia, and deep, deep down into the earth. And just feel that pulling you down, all the way down to the center, and taking root down there, attaching yourself so that you're nice and grounded, down deep. Anchored, unswayable. And allow your attention to start rising back up through the earth until you get about 1 meter below your feet to the Earth Star Chakra. And picture a lotus Any kind of flower will do if you prefer a rose or a tulip, but I'll probably talk about a lotus. In this case, our lotus is a golden color. And as we put our focus on the Earth Star Chakra and the golden lotus, we watch it open up. Wide open. And watching it do that helps us feel that chakra. And we'll continue up now to between the knees with the link chakra and watch as a burgundy lotus unfurls. And really feel that lotus opening up between your knees. Continuing up to the base chakra, picture a deep, deep red lotus flower opening up. Next up is our sacral and an orange lotus. Then picture an amber lotus in the belly area, the Hara chakra, a deep ancient amber. Going up the center of your body, next to the solar plexus, and a sunny yellow lotus. And now we find ourselves back to the heart with the green lotus. Play around with the different sizes, the different number of petals as you will. The ancient texts give specific numbers. The heart is generally 32, as I recall. Continuing up from the heart, picture a teal-colored lotus flower opening up in your high heart, halfway between your heart and your throat. And then blue in your throat, not too dark. Bahamas ocean, or maybe even turquoise blue. Because when we go up to the middle of our brain, to the third eye chakra, we're going to see that deep, dark indigo lotus. And then on the top of the head, the crown, picture Saint Germain's violet flame, the 1,000-petal lotus. Feel that in your crown chakra, 1,000 petals spreading out. And finally, up above our heads, in our soul star chakra, picture that as a silver, even diamond silver lotus, opening us up to take in what we're about to bring down from source, continuing up above our soul star chakra, as far up as you can imagine through the stratosphere. Just let your imagination run on this. All the way up to source itself, where we contribute the energy we brought up from Mother Gaia and all of our colorful lotuses, all that energy. We make a deposit there. We give back. We pay forward to the source, leaving a piece of what we brought with us and bringing back energy from source tenfold. Dropping down from source, taking your time, eventually reaching back to the soul star, the crown, third eye, throat, high heart, heart, solar plexus, Hara, Sacral, and as we come to a rest at the base chakra, watch as the energy continues on down through the length, the Earth Star, and connects all the way back down to the heart Mother Gaia, while we stay nestled in the root chakra and await a message from Archangel Raguel.
As we work with the energy of Archangel Raguel, simply be in this beautiful place of light and safety and love. And know, dear ones, that we have known of each other for many lifetimes. And within those lifetimes, we have shared experiences. We have shared challenges. And within this great learning, and in these sacred times, dear ones, I wish to remind you that you are masters of light. You are masters of energy, of hope, of strength, and of peace. And within these times with which we work together, these times that we shared a multitude of informations through the systems of light, through the harmonics of all time, all space, I ask that you join me with the energy of the sun. Listen through the harmonics of the energy of the sun. Feel as it works its way through your feet, grounding you deep into your beginnings. Grounding you deep into all that exists within the facets of light itself. As I walk towards each of you to individually work with you and your specific chakra frequencies in this moment in time, I ask for you to remember the feeling of light that resides within you, the feeling of life, your very own life force. Connect to this life force and know that you are part of, an amazing part of, all life that exists. It is because of each of you that the wonders and magic of all that exists within the world has taken place, has grown, succeeded. As masters of light, you chose and were chosen to come into this moment and time through a multitude of systems of light from this galaxy and many others, to join in this time to bring your frequency, your light, and your strength to become the change, to be the change of all that exists, to be the change of all that will follow. Remember the strength that you feel in this moment. Find your purpose, dear ones. Remember that as beings of light, you hold great magic within you to create, to flow, and to change the frequencies within, through, and around you. Ultimately, each of you, singly and together, create the reality that you live in. I and the angels of light ask for you to remember how very strong you are and how very precious your light is. It is with great joy and celebration that we watch as each of you are supporting each other, bringing equality and balance through simply sharing your love and light with no judgments. Just allowing each other to simply be and grow on the path that you have chosen to come on, and recognizing that you may stumble, you may falter, you may fall. It is the getting back up again, standing on your own 2 feet, reconnecting to all that you are, reconnecting to all that is. And as you do so, recognizing all those there to assist you, simply with hands outstretched and light and love. You have grown immensely within the times that you have chosen to come, to be the change and to light and love the path of those who follow. Take notes and journal the amazing discoveries you are making of how you are working within your energy field and creating this change. Connect often to each of us. As I stand before each of you now, you may feel pressure upon your third eye. I asked you to connect to this. Feel it all the way into your root chakra. Feel this beam of light, equalized, harmonic, peaceful, and calm. Within the point of this energy, you exist solely as beings of light. We now will bring forward for you the frequency of the earth. As you feel the frequency of the earth, thousands and thousands of lotus petals are opening and sending beams of information, beams of light codes into every aspect of your being. Feel the strength of your root chakra, balancing all that exists within, through, and around you in this moment. I asked you to remember not only who you are, but who you are as a being of light that exists within all of creation, all that exists in each and every galaxy, in each and every universe of time. Feel your ancestors around you, supporting you, guiding you. Feel the mythical beings, the dragons, as they circle around, supporting and strengthening you. through each and every moment you walk in your timeline. Connect to and remember the moment in time that you studied deeply with them, how very much they love you and support you. And when you reconnect and remember, you will remember also that there was one that you connected to most. And if you are willing to allow them to come forward and connect with you now, you can re-begin your journey for those of you who, up until now, were not sure that maybe you had this powerful being supporting you. So you will simultaneously feel through your heart, through your roots, and through your third eye, this connection of light. And this connection is reopening and awakening the chambers of the light codes of the times that you work together to bring forth historic knowledge into not just this time, but each and every lifetime. It is limitless for you to connect to this energy. As we both stand before you now, know how very much you are supported within this light. Take these moments, dear ones, to now hold yourself within this light and receive the messages that we are bringing to each of you personally, and know how very much you are loved and supported as we guide you through your messages of light.
Staying in your sacred space for a little while longer, open your inner eye to look around with gratitude at some of the details you've added to it, either intentionally or intuitively during this sitting. And join me in feeling gratitude and expressing it toward Archangel Raguel and the message brought from him through Tami Kieffer today. Also gratitude to Archangel Raguel, who spoke through Brad Walrod for our link chakra. And ahead of time, Archangel Samuel, who will be joining us next month with Vina Chalice. And down the road, Lena Ojima will be joining us, channeling an archangel still to be named. Feel all that gratitude. Make a note of these details in your sacred space as you float back into your physical body, experiencing the equinox and the new beginning, the beginning of the astrological new year. And enjoy the rest of the day, the weekend, the month, and the year. Namaste. With all my love, always.